Well, if he ran them after Brentford, he'll be running them tomorrow, won't he? I mean, what a remarkable game.
Yeah, I was in disbelief. I was shocked and I was stunned from a Man United point of view. Man United, over the last couple of months, have been brilliant. You could see what they've been trying to do. Got some really good results, especially the one against Barcelona. The confidence was in the team. I didn't see United going and maybe winning today. I thought they'd maybe get a draw. But from Liverpool's point of view, they were clinical, they were outstanding, they had the fluidity back in the team, and this is a Liverpool that you want to see. We always thought Liverpool would be this season. It's not quite happened for them earlier on in the season, but today they put a marker down to show everyone that we're back.
Let's look at their front three, an evolving front three, and they all delivered today.
Yeah, it's a new variation of the old three, isn't it? Let's be honest. They're younger, they're faster, they're stronger. And I think with Gakpo going through the middle, he's now like a new 2.0. Bobby Firmino has been great over the time. And remember as well, Nunes and Gakpo are both 23 years old. Their ceiling is going to be through the roof. So it's a transitional period for Liverpool. Like a lot of clubs, Man City are getting used to Haaland, and it's all going to be changing. But when they get it right, they're like that, and they are frightening.
They blitzed them in the second half, really. I mean, 6 of the 7 goals in the second half. And yet in the first 45 minutes, you could see the signs?
Yeah, there was no communication between Dalot and Anthony. At times, it was like they was playing with 10 men because Anthony wasn't doing his work. I was confused in what he was doing. Like I said, I don't know if it was him just being lazy. If I'm a right-back like Dalot, I'm just screaming, come in and help me. He just walks. We're talking about one of the biggest games for Man United this season.
The
biggest.
But you did question whether that was an instruction, because we've talked many times, not just with Liverpool, but many times on this show about if an opposition's fullbacks are really well advanced, are you brave and leave one of your wide men up to create them a problem? But you don't think it was an instruction?
No, I think it was him not helping out his teammates. And you've got to see how the game is materialising. If you know Robertson's getting all the joy down that side, just tuck in and help your teammates out.
Can Manchester United write this off as just a freak result? Because the other way of thinking is there were some old characteristics that came back from some players in that game.
Yeah, the only way you can say that is how the performances of next week. And I think if I'm Jadon Sancho, I'll be training this week going, hold on, he's not tracking back once here, so I expect to be playing this week. He didn't even come on. So I think it'll be all dependent on what they do over the next week or 2 weeks. But it's worrying signs if you're going to lose 7. I think for how they've been on when it was getting away from them, if they'd have stopped the rot and lost 3-0, you go, that's just a bad day. But I think the fact that it continued to carry on is a worrying sign.
This is where you see character now. The only thing I would say in the game, Fernandes, who's the captain, is constantly waving his arms in the air. He needs to encourage his players, get some sort of structure.
There was no leadership today,
there was none today. But you get that. You can't win every game. But obviously today it was the way that the lost. I think it's a blip for Man United. Liverpool, going to Anfield's always a tough fixture for absolutely everyone. They'll bounce back from that. But I just think that it was the way it happened. Almost humiliation at time today.